What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics. Today we explore the Deep Dungeon. There's a couple things I want to do here. First, I want to give my summoner move find item, and I seem to have already given Jessica Dance. So, with that all done, let us head to Nogias, which is apparently Saigon in reverse. I don't know why that's important, but apparently it's something that's noteworthy for some reason. So, just plant my guys down. Now, every single floor in the Deep Dungeon has some interesting items that you can find that are among the strongest weapons and armor in the game. But if you don't have a very low brave rate, then there's a pretty good chance that you're going to end up finding Phoenix Downs instead. You'll also note that it's rather dark in here. The darkness can be remedied, though. But not until we kind of get on with the fight a little bit. The enemies here also tend to be kind of high level. So let's see. The items we are looking for. One of them is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At the very top left corner here. One of them is at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4. Right there. One of them is 2, 1, 2, right there. So we'll find those throughout the course of the fight. For the moment, let's see if I can do a nice. That's not a good one. It's probably not there. Nope. Let's try height 5. Well, that hits one guy. That's good enough for me. You tend to go up against a lot of enemies in the Deep Dungeon, and the maps also tend to be quite big. So, that's where math skill and as well as dance comes in handy. But for now, well, let's start moving this way anyways. And start using Wisnibus. One thing to be mindful of also is the fact that there's lots of traps in the Deep Dungeon. Like that. That's a steel needle trap, though. That's pretty insignificant. There are some traps that are very nasty, though. Like, there's a trap called Degenerator, which actually reduces your level. There's a trap that can inflict death sentence, stuff like that. And let's just scream. Oh! Perhaps the most interesting thing about the Deep Dungeon is the fact that to proceed to the next level, so to speak, you actually have to find the exit rather than just killing everything. So let's see, let's jump on this monk. So it can be very handy to just like use Oracle's abilities to put people to sleep and stuff like that, so you can kind of keep them controlled while you look for the entrance, or rather the exit, as well as the move find items. And of course, the deeper you get into the dungeon, the stronger the enemies you tend to face are. In this first level, you tend to fight a lot of goblins, and there's just not a whole lot dangerous down here in general. math skill, like I said, is also particularly helpful, so it can be handy to try and keep an eye on, especially the height of your characters. So if we put everyone on the same height, then maybe we can nail someone. That works. Let's try and put her to sleep. Okay, we got one person asleep. That's all we really need. And keep her moving up. If I do get within range to kill someone that I can't just like kill with someone else right afterwards, then I will stop dancing and punch him in the face. My summoner I'm mostly just concerned about finding the items with. Turn punch. Ow, that hurt. Actually, it didn't hurt all that much. The easiest way to kind of navigate your way around the deep dungeon before you get light. Oh, nice. Wisdomus doesn't hit sleeping people. That's handy. I probably did know that. I just kind of spaced on that fact. But anyways, if you examine someone's movement range, that kind of illuminates the panels anyways, even if you can't actually see very well. No, I can't jump on him, but I can. His next turn is probably coming a little bit sooner. Let's just jump on this goblin. Actually, let's move down here before I do that, since I do want to kind of keep up a little bit. Move her down. Oop, steel needle. Yeah, traps don't actually go away when you step on them, so it can be handy to. I think they're always in the same spot too, so it can be handy to kind of keep in mind where they are. Okay, first item should be right here. And we get a glacier gun, which is an upgrade to the blaze gun. Let's go with a height 5, gear 3. My monk could use a little bit of a heal. That does heal the goblin as well, but he is going to meet his end fairly soon, so not a big deal. Come on, Marty. Come at me, bro. Yeah, sure, let's punch Marty in the face. I don't like chemists. They can do healing and stuff. They're good to get rid of. Can I actually hit him? I might be able to. Yeah, I can. Nice. It's kind of hard to tell the height differentials sometimes. So let's see. The other items, there's one right there. And the other one is what? Right here? Okay. So I want her to move up a bit. And we'll just have her wait. Sure, kill off the other chemist. I think that's all the enemies except for the sleeping monk down there. So, actually let's not go there, that's a height 13 panel. And I was just thinking of doing a height prime stop. Oop, that would hit Ramzo. Whatever. I don't need him anymore anyways. Lovely. I stopped Ramza, but not the monk. It's typical. I don't suppose I can use, like, Stigma Magic or something. Well, I can, but it wouldn't hit Ramza. Okay, so now that all the enemies are dead, and I'm just kind of stalling for time, what I'm going to do is have the rest of my party searching for the exit. And to find the exit, you basically just have to step on the appropriate square. Usually it's, I think it's, it can be located in one of like a bunch of different possible locations, but typically it's located closer to where the enemies spawn than where you start. That's not always the case though. Okay, let's try that stop again. Actually, we should look at what she's wearing. Okay, she's wearing a black costume, so she can't be stopped. That would explain it. So let's just go with the sleep. So at this point, the only use Ramza would honestly be would be to help look for the exit. And unfortunately, looking for the exit can be a rather time-consuming process sometimes, just because there's lots of panels to search. But we do need to look for the items as well, so... Aha! And there our first crystal spawns. And every crystal that pops up, it gives you a little bit of light in the cavern, which is a pretty cool mechanic if you ask me. And it actually really helps looking for the exit as well, because a lot of times the exit will be located in like little alcoves and stuff, and those are kind of hard to tell where they are if you don't have that illumination. Yeah, sure, I'm looking for people to haste now to kind of speed up the searching process. Although I suppose because I'm getting nothing but ally turns, it wouldn't actually speed anything up. Okay, so there should be another item right here. And we get a Kiyomori, which I believe is the second strongest samurai sword in the game. And I suppose I should be using Accumulate to get a little bit of experience and job points. And Ramza's stop wore off, okay. So let's search here. Something like that little corner there is a fairly likely place for the exit to be. Ah, we found it. So that doesn't end the battle right away, but it does mean that when we do finish off all the enemies, we can actually proceed to the next level of the deep dungeon. That's not gonna work. Let's just... Oh, exit, okay. Lots of menus to go through with the calculator abilities. But I'm not quite ready to finish off the monk. That's what she is. She's a monk. Not quite ready to finish her off quite yet. And the second crystal gives us a little bit more illumination. And the third crystal gives us a little bit more illumination. 3 is the kind of the maximum. Okay, so now I just gotta get the last item and finish up the monk, and we're done. I'm just gonna wait just to kind of pass the turns a little bit faster. So the last item is located right there. Just gotta get my summoner down there. Of course, she can't do that quite yet because she doesn't have the best movement without her move +2 ability equipped. Oh, I guess you can go to past 3 crystals. I guess. 4 is the limit? I don't know. How many do I actually have? 4? Yeah, okay. Let's grab a chest. Might as well. You never know what you'll find. And moving right here will get us the last item. A blaze gun. Which, that's our second blaze gun, but, you know, whatever. And let's just go with a height, prime... Holy. I was gonna hit a couple other people, but as long as it finishes off the enemy monk, I don't really care. Yay for dead allies. Wow, that hit almost my entire party. I suppose it would be rather bad if I, like, killed all my party members, but I did not. So it's all good. And that is the end of that battle. And as you can see, because we found the exit, we can now go to Terminate, which we will do next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics. Catch you later.